Welcome back to the YTG podcast. If you are new here, my name is Nico. I'm an automotive photographer and now amateur racing driver.
I'm Sean, and I am the owner of this lovely shed in Keysborough, YTG Young Timers Garage.
Here on the weekly-ish YTG podcast, we're going to give you the sort of inside scoop inside the automotive industry in Australia, as well as some fantastic stories. Motorsport, anything car related, and a bit of electric car hate. So join us on another episode, and we hope you enjoy. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another day, another episode.
1 week further,
YTG
15 minutes
podcast.
ago.
Exactly right. We'll start off some announcements this week. We'll just crack straight on into it.
Yeah, big few.
Next Cars and Coffee date has been confirmed.
Yes.
We can't tell you what it is yet because it's going to be
fucking epic.
Insane.
Cars and Coffee. We're saying it now. It will be the Cars and Coffee for the year.
For the year. Yeah. It's going to be
for the year. Doesn't matter what's happened this year in a Cars and Coffee or what's to happen. This one's going to be epic.
Yep.
On an international level, we can't say too much.
Yeah, it's all right. We're not too far away from announcing.
It's not far away, but it's going to be fucking epic.
We have got a very big partner coming.
Huge. He's chosen to come on board with us, and he has come here in the past on an international level.
Might be saying too much.
No, we're not. There's a few fucking them out there.
That is coming. So keep your eyes peeled. We will be announcing a date.
We've locked in the date.
Mid-August, we'll be announcing the date.
We're just working on some logistics stuff and so on. But it is locked in principle. We've had the Zooms with the people overseas.
Yep.
They're very excited to join us and come on board. We're wrapped and stoked that they came. I won't say who it is, but fuck, once we announce it, it's going to be epic. To the point where we're concerned that it might be probably too many people.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah, it's just some pretty special things going to be happening with that. So
So the one reason we are telling you now, besides the fact that we're just excited and just want to tell you,
mate, it's fucking huge because he's not going anywhere else. He's only coming to us.
Vendors. This is a big enough one that we are opening it up to vendors. We're going to need food. We're going to need all sorts
Normally
of stuff.
we had the cafe that's open. That if you come to our Cars and Coffee, we've got Mr. Craftsman.
These guys will not handle.
Whereas these guys,
the amount
what
of people.
we're wanting or what they're wanting, and we're blessed because they wanted to do something with us. And again, it's going to be on an international level.
Yeah.
They are wanting to do something like food vans, that sort of style, have a variety because that's what they normally do in the past. So that's what they've chosen. We're putting it out there. How many food vans do you reckon you need? Fuck.
We'll have to sit
and when
down
we
and work
fucking
that out.
struggled when we had two in the Craftsman, there was fucking 700 people and they struggled.
Exactly right, yeah. So we're going to need at least 2 or 3.
We're going to have, we thought, it's minimum 2 to minimum 3, possibly even 4. Potentially, once we announce who it's going to be, it could be fucking 1,500 people.
We'll see the numbers on social media and we'll be able to gauge.
Yeah, because there's going to be a different format to this one as well, to the regular. It's going to be an all Cars Coffee, but there's going to be also podcasts and things like that, and it's going to be pretty epic. So stay tuned for that announcement that will be coming. That will be the Cars and Coffee for the year.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty.
Yeah, they're doing an Australian tour, kicking off with us, which is epic.
Yeah, it's going to be so good,
massive.
So good.
So stay tuned.
Yeah,
and we've got also, is it this Sunday? Drive Against Depression.
This Sunday is Drive Against Depression. So that will have been podcast time travel. It will have been in the past by the time this video goes out. Yep. But Drive Against Depression coming
fantastic,
here.
Which is really grateful. Nico's involved with the charity and they were looking at a venue. They contacted us and we were wrapped. We said, definitely. Mate, depression's a fucking bad thing and we've all suffered from it and we all struggle with it in different ways and different shapes. And it's something that, I suppose it needs to be out there in good community and something, like I said, I only go with the charities or foundations that I feel very akin to. I'm very blessed that a lot of people have approached me to get on board with their things, but I don't feel in tune with them like I do with this one.
Yep.
Obviously Racing with Autism, Australia, and look, it's going to be awesome. So they're here on Sunday. It's starting in Lilydale, there's still opportunities to get involved. Is that correct? Or the numbers are closed or whatever? Because people are registering to come on the drive.
Well, they're
or
getting
something.
close to capacity now.
There's going to be a few people, yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
definitely going to fill all the seats that we've ordered.
so they're going to have a guest speaker. Which is
so
Ollie.
Ollie Bridge, who is
He'll have amazing stories to tell.
Yeah, because he's I'm not sure exactly what you call it, mental
he was a F1
psychology
trainer.
coach. So yeah, he worked with Mark Webber and that sort of stuff on the mental side behind Formula One.
Huge.
The stories he's got of working inside the F1 paddock are pretty
it'd be
crazy.
epic. Yeah.
So
he'll be doing
awesome.
He'll be speaking.
Yeah, he's
We've
doing
got to
a
have a
full
little bit of an
presentation.
auditorium and sit down. We're going to have a set up here. Yeah, looking forward to be a real great day. I'm looking forward to them coming here and have a great time with everyone here.
Yeah, no, it's a great little charity, Drive Against Depression, with melding of mental health and the car world and using cars as the escape, which for passionate car guys like us, we all understand that.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm grateful that you guys approached us and we wanted to be involved in some shape or manner. So we're very proud to host the event here. You guys had a little meeting here about a month or two ago, and that was fantastic. And looking forward to it. So that's on Saturday, a Sunday. And then after that, we've got the
Porsche Club Victoria.
PCV, which is huge. They contacted Nico, and we've got a number of clients, obviously, as club members. And are going to have one of their big meets. And
I think they normally do club nights close to their members, but they've decided to do a club day here, which is pretty cool.
Which is pretty big. We'll have, probably 250 to 300 members.
He reckons there's going to be that many. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it's huge. So we're doing a big event. We're very grateful that this is normally outside the square, because I know that normally they'll go to a Porsche dealer, or maybe they've gone to someone in Port Melbourne, or maybe they've gone somewhere in Richmond or whatever, or restaurant, that sort of thing. But independent, they love what we do. We always carry a great range of Porsches, and as I said, we've got a number of clients. Yeah, we're looking forward to them coming here. I feel very proud that they're going to come to our place, and we're going to have a big day. We're going to have, I've spoken to Porsche Cars Brighton and Doncaster, so they're going to be involved.
Yeah.
We've got the racing simulators all set up. They'll be all Carrera Cup all set up, so everyone can race each other.
Perfect.
Probably Bathurst or Philippine, whatever. We'll have a number of Porsches here. Obviously, Captain will be here, Rusty. We're going to have
Rusty.
We'll have a couple of his 935s. So they're all epic cars, Le Mans cars, things like that. So, it's going to be a great day, great morning. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is Porsche Club members only.
Yeah, we're not able to invite anyone. I'm sorry. It's like I said, it's not our event. It's like a lot of these events we're grateful they're choosing us to come and have events here, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, we can't invite anyone. It's their event. But
if you are a Porsche Club member,
please come along. If you're a club member, of course, it's open to the club members. But again, just to go and see that, again, we're grateful as our space. We still haven't been here fucking 2 years, mate. August is on fucking 2 years. So, again, just very grateful that everyone's enjoying what we're doing and want to be a part of it in some way. And, we're looking forward to it. So, we've had a couple of clubs contact us and about doing something. So this is the first time that we're actually opening it up to an independent club, so to speak. As what I'm like with clubs, I don't really normally go involved with clubs because usually a lot of politics, but the brand clubs, we'll see how they go. So I'm looking forward to it,
that'll be awesome.
It'll be great. Great. Like I said, 300 Porsche members here. A lot of them haven't been here. Some have come from the other Cars and Coffee. So that's why it was a really good fellowship. So, And then we got V8s coming up. That'll be fucking huge at Sandown.
Sandown?
Yeah, we've got V8s. We're trying to get
really
the out there,
hope
but no,
we
can't do
get
it.
invited to the sponsor passenger laps.
We are. We're going.
After. We are?
I'm meant to be in Sydney next week. If you want to go, fucking go to Sydney. Because they're racing in Sydney.
Yeah.
And JC's, mate, Shawnee, you got clients who want to go fucking hot laps with me on the Monday, Tuesday.
What?
So I said, yeah, man. I said,
Sydney?
in Sydney. So I'll organise a couple of clients or whatever. But then Monday, they'll do it here.
I think they do it at Sandown too.
They do fucking oath they do, because they do Sydney and Sandown.
Okay.
So JC said, mate, Sandown, we're taking. We're all taking.
Yeah, okay.
We're all going.
Yeah.
Me, you, Stevie, we're all going, mate.
Perfect.
Fucking oath. And go as hard as we fucking can. And then don't forget, at the Cars and Caviar, Stevie got also a hot lap in the Chev, the Camaro.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so AB will sort it out whether he might go.
Be cool
or
if
maybe
he gets to go with SVG.
Oh, mate, we're piss up. Or maybe even just go Walkinshaw. We've got a great relationship with the boys there, so we might even go with Walkinshaw or so.
Kostecki? No, not Kostecki.
Kostecki's with Erebus.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You've got
Who's
Percat and Mostert.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see. Look, I said we're still doing some great stuff with Walkinshaw. We've got the W427.
Yeah.
I've got a great range of HSVs at the moment.
We do, yeah.
We don't talk about it enough. At the end of the day, I'm a fucking car business. We're blessed. Have a tune. We've got... we've already started our newsletter, as you may know now. It's fantastic. We're getting great syndication. People every day... tons of people. Just check every day.
Every week there's
more people. Thank you for joining our newsletter. We try to keep it different like everything else. We've also started now a unique car magazine, so you can see we're now there, and our ad really stands out. Thanks to Nico, obviously his creativity. That's been a great response, so thank you for that. But yeah, we've got the newsletters going out. We've had a bit of a break with the newsletter because it's just been busy with shit, haven't we?
I think that the goal was to do bi-weekly.
Yeah, bi-weekly. Because a lot of people have been asking, where's the newsletter? Where's the newsletter? Go, well,
so the next one's going to come out literally this week. So
we've got
I would have done it tonight if I wasn't here.
And the theme, we're not sure at the moment because, again, the diversity at the moment. I've got some fucking epic cars coming. I've got some serious Vipers, like that ACR Viper and then the fucking last gen Viper. They built 150 of them. That's a blue with the white stripe. This is one of one, build number 3, one of one out of the 150 with the special carbon extra package and so on. It's pretty epic cars. We've got some beautiful Shelby Mustangs at the moment, king of the roads. We've got, I've got a Hennessy Corvette. C7, that's
cool.
Fucking animal. Yeah, again, at the moment, the flavour seems to be a bit of American muscle.
It does.
Last time we were running was more UK stuff, and then all of a sudden now, so maybe that newsletter will be all salute to Trump.
I think so, yeah. Star Spangled Banner.
Go Trump.
All right, I think that's all of our announcements.
Oh, for so far. We've got other stuff on the go, but we're blessed. There's so much knocking on our door. It's just trying to pick the right ones that we feel will be of benefit and we can work together with our brand. And again, I'm very selective in what we are doing. Yeah, the cars and coffee, I think that's will be our next cars and coffee.
We are so pumped,
honestly,
about the cars and
couldn't
coffee.
believe the phone call when it got made, and then we had the massive Zoom call with everyone, and they're really pumped.
They are. Yeah.
So again, to see their enthusiasm to come to our little shed in Keysborough,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and these guys are pretty seasoned. Once we make the announcement, everyone's going to go, fuck. Yeah. This guy's been all over the world. Everyone knows him. He does everything. He's, one of the big car guys, reviewers, whatever the case. I'm not going to say anymore. It's a handful of them. But he's a cool one.
It's good. Yeah, it's going to be good. He's the one that most melds with our...
Yeah, man. 100%. A couple of them are all too fucking supercar-y shit, which is all cool, but he's more gels with our brand. So, good.
All right, so done. We'll smack into some questions because we've got Instagram questions.
Yeah, we've got a few. We haven't had a chance to get a few, so let's have some fun.
They're bloody good questions this week, so this is going to be fun. So we'll kick off from the oldest and we'll work backwards. So have you had any dealings with Adrian Portelli? And what's your thoughts on him and his cars?
Mate, everyone been asking me about this. Funny enough, he knows me, I know him, but we haven't really moved in the... We've got similar circles, but, mate, hats off to him. I mean, you hear many different reports. I think, mate, good on you, brother. If you're watching, mate, champion, mate. I love what you're doing, and I think good on you.
Yeah.
I love that he's fucking shit up.
Yeah.
That's what we're about. Why break... why stick to the norm? I mean, no, we're not. I love what he's doing. I love the fact that, he bought my client's old fucking Senna, the fucking Marlboro car, and fucking put it up in the top. Why not, mate? Good on you. Mate, you're dead a long time. I love it. I love what he's doing.
So cool.
Have I had personal dealings with him? No. Will we? Yeah, it's only a question of fucking time.
Yeah.
Our worlds are colliding in a lot of different ways. And, I know some people that know him. It's like anything. We'll all end up getting together in some shape or manner. He was interested in a couple of cars that we had, that he had spoken to a couple of people. Mate, and just timing, whatever. But, no, I think he's a ripper bloke. I love what he's doing.
Yeah.
Hats off to him for having the fucking balls to do it.
Yeah.
Mate, you got to fucking have a crack. Good on him. I think he's great.
Yeah.
But no, we haven't done any official business, but it'll only be a question of time.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
No, dude's a marketing genius.
Yeah, mate, smart. Yeah. Very smart. Love it. Love what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. We were approached by a couple of companies that what he does. Remember we were talking to a couple of those blokes that were trying to do it, but I just thought his business model was fantastic, and we were approached by similar companies like that to get involved in some way because obviously connections in cars and all that sort of stuff that we can add value and benefit. But I just didn't want to do it because that's not my area. Maybe if Adrian came and contacted me, have a chat, maybe. Who knows?
So the difference is if Adrian wanted to do a giveaway with one of our cars, he would just buy it off us. The smaller, newer companies... We're coming and saying, can we do a giveaway of the car?
But they wanted me to
pay you
fund
with the
everything.
proceedings.
I want to fund everything.
No.
No.
If you want to do a giveaway with a YTG car, just buy the car.
Just buy the fucking car, mate. Otherwise, if you're wanting me to join you, well, fuck that. I might as well do it myself. I've already got fucking millions of dollars invested. Why the fuck would I go and support? But something like that, maybe. Who knows? But in saying that, no, I think it's fantastic what he's done, and mate, good on him.
Yeah, 100%. Dude's made headlines around the world.
Yeah, good on him, mate.
Absolutely smashing it.
Good on him. I love it. I love people that fuck shit up, and it's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Agreed. Love
So,
to get him
question
here,
of time.
Come here, Adrian. Come play with us.
Yeah,
We'll do something
come play
cool.
cars, mate. We'll have some
100%. All right, next question. What would be the next big purchase you would like to buy?
Fuck, I don't know.
Elfin.
I've already bought it. Fuck.
Already bought Elfin.
Fuck. If you told me I was going to own a fucking Elfin sports car company, I would have said, no fucking way, how's that going to happen? But, mate, I don't know. If you told me fucking 4 years ago that I'd be here doing my own thing, as far as I was concerned, you're going to bury me in my office at Dutton's.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? I was done, you know what I mean? So who's to know? Life has amazing fucking curveballs, and I've always believed that universe looks after good people, and if you walk with the right intent and don't do the wrong thing, you just get shit pricks out of your life and just do good business, and that's what we've built here. Yeah, look, I don't know. I don't know what the biggest next purchase would be. There's so many amazing things unfolding. The next big purchase would be another fantastic car that I can sell and make a profit. At the end of the day, we're a fucking business.
Yeah, exactly.
We're a fucking Salvation Army here.
Yeah.
But I'm not greedy either, and that's why we do a lot of business here.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some certain cars that are very special cars, but you know what I mean? And you need the right buyer, but that's no different than I was running Duttons or fucking Ferraris. That's just the market we play in.
Exactly right.
Like I said, I've always said, mate, you go past a Prada shop, or you go through a fucking Louis Vuitton shop, there's 20 pricks in there, but there's one bloke buying.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe now it might be 2 or 3, but the ratio is minimal compared to the amount looking.
Yeah.
All I've done is close the doors to the lookers. I just want to deal with the buyers.
Yeah.
So for me, next best purchase, something special, something different, that could be happening tomorrow. That could happen later. I get a phone call, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something that tickles my balls. Sorry, tickles
I love
me.
it. I love it. All right, moving on. Oh, I haven't been telling you who these are from. That was from That Melbourne Car Spotter.
Oh, yeah.
And our first question was from 257WRX. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Next question is from Jara458. We get lots of questions from Jara. What?
Champion.
I love this question. What current driving law would you eliminate if you had the power to do that?
Fucking speed.
Speed comes to mind, doesn't it?
It's fucking speed, mate.
Yeah.
But I would have categories in fucking place. Oh, that's reckless Sean saying that. No, dickhead. No, it's not. It's to put parameters in fucking place.
Yeah. There's a safe way to do it.
Hello? Mate,
Yeah.
if anyone has driven at high speed, not by being a dickhead, but just focusing on a long journey, you are fucking concentrating, mate.
Yeah.
You are fucking concentrating, okay? And you, again, you see so many people come from overseas and so on, mate, why? We have all these amazing cars. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. These hypercars and stuff, who gives a fuck? You can't use them.
Not here.
You
No,
can't.
not in
in
Australia.
Europe, it's fantastic because you do so much stuff. I've got mates over fucking in Germany now. They're on the Autobahn sending me videos. The fucking thing maxed out at 320 k's an hour.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I get fucking locked up. You can't do that shit here. So for me, speed. I'd fuck the speed laws off.
Yeah.
Or I'd increase it to a world standard.
Yeah, you don't need to
Or
get rid of them. They just need
not
change.
unlimited,
Yeah.
but also you've got to also be able to qualify. Whether that means people have to have a driving course, or I've said that. I think that's mandatory. It should be mandatory.
Yeah.
It should be mandatory. And I found out the other day that, again, it's been a while since I fucking got my license, but it's all on a fucking app now, supposedly, because one of my
The license stuff is, for learners and stuff.
yeah, but he fucking sits in the car. He's not fucking driving. He puts it on, and it clocks up his hours.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, brother. But you know what I mean? Now, that's cool. As a young kid, I know we cheat and we do it. Of course we do. I mean, we fucking want to get a license like anything. But it's saying that, open it up, but put parameters in. Mate, the government's already fucking us by putting all this shit in place for all this other crap. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. Come on, let's change a few of these things, but they'll never do it.
Yeah.
It's a good money spinner. Keep it at 100 k's an hour. Then you go out, then we drive to Winton, it's 110.
Yeah.
Why is it 110 out there, but it's 100 further down? Why?
No.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
No.
Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. So for me, no, there would be the speed law. I would increase it to, say, maybe 140, 150 on certain roads, certain highways.
On certain roads, yeah.
Certain highways. Yeah. And I would make sure that everyone's license has to be qualified. Even for the normal driver, you got to go back and get a regular check or regular test. Just not even a fucking, your car, everything has to be roadworthy checked in Sydney, that sort of stuff. It can't go back on the road unless it's it's safe.
Yeah.
Mate, there's certainly a lot of people on the roads that shouldn't have their fucking license. If you do a regular check or a regular test, which, okay, so to cover that, you got that. I think that's fair.
Can you imagine if they made everyone on the road right now sit there?
Oh, mate, half of us have fucking three-quarters have failed because we develop so much bad habit.
Yeah.
But in saying that, doesn't mean you're going to have a fucking accident either. You've just become such a good driver that you can be a bit more relaxed because you just know how good, confident you are as a driver. I'm not saying go out on the fucking racetrack and do fucking 1.6 fucking feel a pile. I'm just saying just your road manners and how you are when you're driving. Some cunts drive look like that. You got to look, you know what I mean? Things like that. You know what I mean? Just silly things, I think. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen, so I'm just fucking wishful thinking. I got more fucking chance of winning Touch Lotto tomorrow night. Is it on tomorrow night? I don't even play, but there you go. Got more chance of winning that.
State of our roads.
What would you change?
See, my mind first went to speed as well, because it's just such an obvious one, like getting everywhere so much quicker and the whole concentration thing, and even just...
Why don't you, if they're going to, then why have all these cars? Fuck me, mate. Some of these cars here will do fucking 200 Ks like it's just fucking doing 60 Ks because it's designed to be built. Like that story about that fucking the BMW person. They would have sold more cars if our speed laws were increased because our cars are capable. Your cars aren't. Our cars are. So true.
Speed's I think...
But what would you change then?
I don't know. I feel like speed is definitely the obvious answer, but I feel like there's got to be something outside the box that could make a difference too. I don't know.
Driving.
I don't know. It's a tricky one. Maybe something around the dangerous driving laws, because they are also what is deemed dangerous driving and what a policeman can pull you over for and ping you for dangerous driving is also
but it also depends on the guy.
Super nanny.
Depends on the copper.
100%. 100% depends on the copper.
Personally witnessed it.
Yeah.
I've personally witnessed it. I'm in different cars. I remember fucking having a go at one. Go, mate, you only fucking pull me over because of the way I fucking look in my fucking car. That's it, mate. Because if I was in one of my other fucking... If I was in my fucking red Ferrari or my fucking other Benz or my fucking Bentley, you would have fucking just... No stress, mate. That is also a fucking big act. I remember fucking putting it on the fucking prick. I didn't give a shit. I put it on him. I go, mate, that's the fucking reason why you pulled me over, mate. I'm not saying that. I love cops. I've got fucking grouse mates who are cops. But I'm saying the TOG, Traffic Operations Group. And also, don't forget, there are... Got to give it credit. There's a lot of fuckheads on the road. A lot of young guys who are fucked, who are young. Didn't do stupid shit where you're going to endanger lives or... Yeah, but they don't know that when they're doing that. You do. When you're doing stupid things in your car and you really know you don't have the experience and you fucking don't really know what's going to happen.
That just keeps coming back to the driver training at the start.
Driver training is mandatory.
If we had official driver training at the start, oh my God.
Huge.
Oh.
So, I don't know. It's a debate, like I said. Speed will never change.
No, it won't.
There's too much of a grey area with reckless drive or just drive. They'll pin you if you fucking did a little bit of a breakie.
Exactly right, yeah.
So they'll treat it the same as if you're sitting there fucking doing donuts and in the middle of the street. Exactly. Just a fucking bit of a hard acceleration.
Yeah. Even I like to take off from traffic lights quickly because I like to get places. And sometimes I genuinely worry if a car next to me is doing the same thing and it looks like a drag race. You could literally lose your license. And you're just driving. On a side note, actually, leaving traffic lights quickly, scientifically proven to save significant amount of time from your travel.
Huh?
Me and Dad sat down and wanted to work out how do we get places quicker? And the one thing that you can change, because everyone has to do the speed limit, is how quickly you get to the speed limit. And so Dad...
Half this shit will do it in fucking half a second, mate.
Correct. Dad sat down and wrote a program that effectively simulated a set of 20 traffic lights at random differences and then different acceleration rates to get to the speed limit, and then just ran simulations to get big data and what's the travel time total depending on how fast you accelerate.
Are you serious?
Dad's awesome, man. He literally wrote a program.
That's fucking cool.
And the result was, if you pin it off the lights, you will save significant amount of time off your travel times overall, because statistically, the amount of the next lights that you'll get through rather than getting stuck at, overall will save you shitloads of time.
When you said that, I just thought, fuck. When I used to drive the Duttons, when I was living, and I could either go one way or another, but I'd go certain ways. And when you got on the main, like a main drag road, whether it be a Maroondah Highway or like a big road sort of thing, which has got a lot of flow traffic.
Yep.
Yeah, you sit on the limit or just over the limit, like 63 or 62 or 64 or whatever. I remember I just got green light after green light. Whether or not I was just fucking lucky of the sequences, I don't know. But it was funny though, but when I went actually a bit faster, like if I was doing sort of 70 and a 60 or whatever, I actually copped the lights.
Yeah.
I was bizarre. I don't know if it was psychologically or not or whatever, but that's when you sit there, I'm going, Fuck, maybe it did. I don't know. Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I don't think the traffic
'cause
people be that fucking smart to make
not
that. But
on major arterial roads, the lights are programmed to be that way, sequence, but not everywhere, and you can't sync every single crossroad to do that, right?
No.
So statistically, on any sort of travel, you're zigzagging through to get where you're going. You're hitting lights that are effectively randomly timed from each other because you can only sync one light to so many other lights.
Sure.
Before you start running into other sync lights programs, and
having
you'll never sync them all. So yeah, it works. Do it.
Fuck.
Accelerate quickly, and at the end of your lifetime, you'll have spent 6,000 hours instead of 7,000 hours total
fuck,
sitting
I wish
in
I knew
your
that.
car.
Fucking driving all those fucking years to fucking Richmond or fucking year fucking to Port Melbourne.
Yep, it makes a difference. Science says yes. Do it. Just don't do it next to someone else and get pinged for drag racing.
What are they? Traffic Grand Prix.
Red Light Grand Prix.
Red Light
Yeah.
Grand Prix.
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
So good. All right. Shilps says, love you, Sean. XX Shilps.
Schultzy, yeah, champion. But
Marcus from the rally. Favorite manual gearbox you've ever driven? And then he's got Ferrari gated ETC.
Yeah.
I don't think Ferrari gated is the best manual gearbox I've ever driven. Because
well, no, hang on. It depends on what you mean. Nothing's better than a beautiful GT3, just that, like a Touring is just a beautiful gearbox, whereas manual Ferrari open gate, like a Testarossa, it's so analog. It's just,
It is.
It is a beautiful feeling.
Every time, and I'm guessing it's just because it's something you got to get used to, but I've really struggled with the gates and getting into them. I was finding myself looking down to try and find the right
Yeah,
gate.
but that's only because you're intimidated by driving a fucking Ferrari and you don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah, but also in a normal
A lot
gearbox,
of
it's
people
kind
are
of
that way.
like...
They're like, oh, I just want to know, sure. Go, mate, you just feel it, mate. You just get used to it.
Yeah, it's
You
all you
drive
get
enough.
used to it.
I mean, I've been privileged. I've driven them
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, look, yo, it's just something about that fucking manual gate. Fucking Ferrari, I love it. I just fucking love it, mate.
I need
just,
to... Yeah.
Because, but then on the same token, fucking anything in an open gate generally needs to be warmed up.
Yeah.
So you're going from first to third because second usually don't like you.
Yeah,
You got to warm them
yeah.
up, watch all the gauges and shit. That's why half the time with these old girls, I just fucking let them sit there, warm them up before we go. Half the time we'll start in second because first is a bit funky.
Yeah.
But that's just the idiosyncrasies of it. See, I think a load of Lotus is a beautiful little gearbox. It's just so nice. And then a little Mazda MX-5 is fucking grouse.
Yeah.
So I say Ferrari because of just that analog, clunky, metallic, just that raw feel.
Yeah.
Which, Lambos have got an open gate too, but yeah, I've never been a Lambo man.
Lambos, the era of Lambos that had open gate manuals were not drivers.
They were shit cars, mate. They were just...
Maybe the
they were just-
Murcielago, but before that...
Oh, they were just terrible, mate. They're fucking Countach. They're awesome to look at. They're fantastic, but they're a fucking dog to drive, and 9 out of 10 have never fucking been in them. So I'm fucking speaking from facts.
Yeah.
So they're terrible.
Yeah.
You know, they're great in a straight line.
Yeah.
Like a Testarossa. Testarossa is terrible. I love it, though. I love them. Because I'm not going to go fucking sit in the street. I'm going to go out and cruise on the road.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive it how it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Get into sixth and cruise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go through the gates. They're technically a Grand Tourer out of a car.
Yeah.
They're not a fucking street car, just cruise around.
Yeah.
Buy a fucking 360 for that. Or for that.
Yeah.
No, me, open gate. Open
Yeah.
gate, classic Ferrari.
Yeah.
Not a modern day Ferrari. Not a 430. I'm talking like 355.
Yeah, okay.
Like early
Yeah.
Testarossa, 550 Maranello. I'm talking 90s,
Yeah,
80s
okay.
and 90s.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I'm talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, the Ferrari open gates are good, but I've never got into one and it's just felt immediately perfect.
No, they don't.
You
they don't.
really
They
have to
don't.
get used to them.
They don't. They're fucked because they're fucked in a good way because they're just raw.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you get
I
into
get
the
you.
new one
Totally
now, you
get
start it,
you.
hit the button, click the fucking paddle, and off you go.
Yep.
Like I said, I can have a cappuccino, fucking hot, with the fucking fag in my mouth, fucking on the phone, Bluetooth thing, fucking sitting there, sending lights, fucking SMS, sitting there in traffic, darting through trucks. No, that's not right.
Nah.
That's not right.
Nah, not right at all.
That's not right.
Totally agree.
I shouldn't be able to have a smoke and have a coffee and have my phone and drive. This thing wants my attention all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what I love
Yep.
about it. So, no. So, that's what about you? What did you say?
Jeez, it's a tough one because the Ferrari's great, but I didn't quite gel with them as much as I have other cars. Porsche GT3s, again, great, but notchy, very notchy. The GT3 gearbox.
GT3 is, fuck
And again, that's your own thing, and it's built to be that way. And it's, again, rough and raw. But again, I struggled with it. I didn't meld to it immediately. Like, it took a bit of learning, and you got to figure it out. How much does it press, and where exactly is it? For me, this is going to sound so biased, but it's a Series 3 Lotus Exige. Because the Lotuses are the one car that me and many other people that I've let drive mine or I've talked to who have driven others, you get into a Lotus and the first gear shift, you are heel toe, perfect rev match, and you are finding slots because it's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's just the distance from the wheel to the gear stick is a hand width. So it's just there. It's perfect. The gears are naturally where you'd go to push. You don't have to push any harder than what you'd think you'd have to. Yeah. The pedal weights are right. And it's just...
But it's a purpose-built car in a sense. I think it's lost its way now. Oh, totally lost its way now. Yeah. Like most of the manufacturers have. Catering for every sector of the market. Wait, can we get a bit of that share? Can we get a bit of that market? Can we get a bit of that too? Yeah. Fuck, let's get a bit of that too. They've lost their corners of the DNA, and that's why as time goes on, this shit's going to be worth more and more, and people are going to want this shit more and more.
100%. 100%.
When someone the other day, someone jumped in one of those Porsche, we did the deal, and he drove, and he was just, I looked at him, and he was just like, fuck, this is driving. I go, yeah, man, this is driving. Mm. You know what I mean? It's just you're engaged.
Yeah, 100%.
It's requiring your...
Yeah.
And a Lotus does that. All these cars do. They're drivers' cars.
Yeah, 100% they are. Yeah.
So everything, you jump in that... Fucking jumped in the fucking 968 the other day and went, like, fuck, this is fun.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just great.
So good.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, even that fucking XK. The way the gear shift is, that manual XK150.
The XK150.
That's a great gearbox,
car,
man. Yeah.
It's amazed me.
I'm surprised. Seriously, people, you should have a look at some of this stuff. I know the market's soft and the world is fucking ending, everyone thinks so, but fucking dead a long fucking time. And if you enjoy it, fucking enjoy it. But there's some stuff out there which I should have been looking, not just with me, some of these other cars in some other places. Keep an eye on what's going on in the marketplace. And you said, mate, fuck, some people just can't see the fucking value. What the fucking Jag? Aussie car, 2-owner car, fucking nut bolt resto, fucking 190. You can't buy a shit 8 for 120 and restore it for that.
Yeah, no.
Matching numbers, fucking concourse restoration, like it's amazing fucking value. That beautiful 911E that we're going to put to market. 73 2.4, beautiful car.
Yeah,
Targa.
awesome car.
Every single thing on that car has been replaced, rebuilt, refurbished, replaced, fucking renewed. Just, and you know, we're going to be asking someone around fucking 250, 260. You can't fucking buy and rebuild it for that. You just can't. The value that some of these things represent is fucking amazing. So we're very blessed. We've got some great cars in at the moment.
We do.
We are a car business, and please have a look and see if there's something we can help you with or something you're looking for. Let us know. We've got some epic stuff on the go.
Yeah.
So, yes, next question.
Can't forget we are actually a car dealer.
Yes, we are a car dealership. Even though some say we are a bit of a club, museum-y style environment. Yes, we are. But we do sell cars, and please, give us a call.
All right, the next one. Mason Scrimizzi. Totally butchered that, I reckon. What's Nicos' next car?
A Lotus. No, the Hyper Racer.
So, yeah, it's probably because realistically, I've ticked the fun car box with the Elise, and if I can supercharge, that is all you need on the road.
I remember driving that one on the road. SC, the
Yeah.
supercharged,
Yeah.
when I was running Lotus in Sydney. Yeah, I know because I was driving a V8 Esprit. I had a V8 Esprit. We had a green V8 Esprit, which I drove, which was, I loved it, but it was just, not in Sydney. And I remember driving that SC Esprit like yours, but it was a supercharged, and that was fucking fun.
Yeah,
that was a great car.
Yeah.
Great car.
Yeah, more than enough power. No, not here.
Yeah.
The SC was really popular in America because it was the first one that could get past the American rules.
Missions and all
Yeah,
that
so
shit.
you can't get my car in America. You can only get the SC in America. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, if I can supercharge the Lotus, that is every road box ticked. I don't need to go and buy a
What's a
Ferrari.
supercharger kit for that? 15, 20 grand or something? No, not even that much. Be cheaper than fucking Toyota.
Probably 15.
Yeah.
I reckon because it's a fair bit of work to get it all done.
Grade, you wouldn't do your brakes. You got brakes, pretty good brakes.
No, my car's already got everything else.
Yeah.
My car is literally Exige without supercharger. pretty
Basically,
much. Yeah, everything's been done. Yeah, supercharger will be awesome. And then, I don't need to go and buy Ferraris or anything like that because the Lotus ticks every box. It's a better car to drive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And with a 1320 on it, I'll give a 458 a run in first and second gear properly because it just weighs nothing.
Yeah, true.
So realistically, the next goal, unless the Megane breaks, which is not unlikely, and I need to replace that.
It is French.
As long as that thing holds on, I'll probably try and buy the Hyper Racer that I'm racing at the moment. That'd be cool. Have a little bit more freedom in what I can do with it. put a JPS wrap on it, John Player Special. Black and gold, that'd be cool.
Well, Captain did. Oh, there's my helmet. He saw you.
Yeah, so
That's
I've got a
fucking
black
grouse.
helmet, and I've
Gold.
put, if anyone's seen any of Rusty French's race cars, across the windscreen they have this big gold French banner on them.
In this
'cause that's his
particular
name.
font.
The particular font, yeah.
He's an
so,
icon, mate. He's a legend.
so I grabbed a shot of his car, and then I jumped into Photoshop, and I built his font exactly.
Yeah,
I was literally
fucking
shaping the letters to get everything perfect.
Exactly.
And I've printed this French, and it's across the top of my visor in the same
black
gold.
helmet in the
black
gold.
with the gold.
so I
Yeah,
took a
it looks
photo,
awesome.
Sent it to Captain,
Yeah.
and he was like, "There's my helmet."
Yeah, so if I can make the whole car black and gold, that'd be sick. Yeah, so
cool.
I reckon the hyper race is probably the next goal. I'd like to buy a house. So that's probably the next big financial goal. And then maybe secure that hyper racer. Rob will buy another hyper racer. You guys will get hyper racers, and we'll just be having fun.
Yeah, man. A few good things on the go, mate.
Yeah,
Fucking
100%.
A few big things on the go.
100%.
Fucking, mate.
Race cars. Like
Fucking
every
crazy.
time we do a list of top 3 garage, top 3, 5 garage, whatever, I always have a race car in there because no road car can do what a race car does. They are just a level above, and you need to have something that allows you to experience that because it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy. So that's probably the next one because I've got the fun road car, I've got the daily, I've got the family car, race car.
Yeah.
And then from there, geez, I don't know.
Just better quality ones. I
Yeah.
guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. And that doesn't mean necessarily a certain brand. It's just a better quality. Like you might go to a hardcore or Lotus, or it doesn't mean you have to go to a Ferrari.
I'd still love like a 360 or something, but I would never replace the Elise with one. Is
No.
the thing. You'd have to add to it. And,
Yeah.
the financial point you got to be to start adding cars like that, and the cost of insuring and all that stuff. 5, 6 cars, it's mega. Probably wouldn't happen for a while.
Look, I suppose for us, like, guys like us, we're a little bit privileged because we play with this shit all the time.
Yeah,
we're
that's
always
the thing.
around it. Okay, yeah, different to take him out the track. Can take him out the track, but fucking, we want to sell them. One of those things, but yeah, look, I think if you can just, if you're a car nut, it doesn't matter. If you can afford something you can go out and have a bit of fun with, just to get that out of your system, that's great because you can't do it on the roads.
Yeah.
You have sensibility on the roads and just get out there and fang it. And that's why, again, this hyper race is just so fucking good.
Yeah.
Really, for what it is.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
great. All right, so that's a go.
There you go. So that's what I'm going to try and do next, hopefully. Supercharging the Lotus is cheaper. Hopefully, mate, do that first. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
All right. He also asks, can I come have a look at the car collection? You have to give us a call.
Yeah. Of course you can. We're not open to the public, but definitely you're more than welcome to come through. Definitely.
Next question, Jackson Jones has asked, advice for getting into the car sales industry.
Don't.
Ha! Elaborate.
No, I shouldn't say that. Brother, it's like the young kid that came today. You know what I mean? He was an apprentice mechanic at a European, I won't mention the brand. Saw how that's all changing on that end, but loves cars. Young guy, I think he's fucking 22 or 3, came in today.
Yeah.
Looking at a car here. And yeah, we just started chatting, and when he told me he was in cars, that sort of stuff. And so obviously I've been doing it a bit longer, and listening to his philosophy and how a young guy like 23 or 4 getting into the industry loves cars and where he sees and what he'd like to do, you know what I mean? And obviously he was asking me how I've done what I've done and whatever the case may be. And I think, look, for him, I just asked him point blank, like what I used to ask any staff member if I was employing someone. Do you see this as your life, or do you see this as a bus stop? That's the difference. This industry is a very tiresome, very wearing down, can be soul destroying. It's like fucking Babe Ruth. He struck out more than he fucking hit home runs.
Yeah.
You strike out more here than you hit home runs.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
So you have to have a lot of self-preservation and a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-belief, and a lot of stuff to have fucking big balls to fucking go and open this up in fucking COVID.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of companies are fucking going, you left Dartons? You did what? You left Ferrari? You did what? That's okay. That's my journey.
Yeah.
A lot of blokes still can't believe I fucking left Dartons. I was blessed and grateful that I had the opportunity to be a part of something, and it was a very significant part.
Yeah.
As a fucking director of New Zealand, like I was senior. I loved it. I'm grateful for the opportunity, but time to move on. And for me, it's because I love cars. I didn't know about it. I fell out. So this kid or this person that's asking how do I get into cars, you have to really ask yourself, do you really love cars? Because if you are just buy and sell cars or just do a regular job and buy cars and enjoy them. But if you really want to get involved in cars, the industry is changing. Please don't look at this. Please don't look at Dutton's. Don't look at those sort of joints and go, wow. because we're fucking less than 5% of the market.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And it's like the young kid today, he's like, oh, I'll come and work for you for free. I felt very humble because obviously then people listen that I did start for free. But in saying that, he was a good kid. But I said to him, the course for you to be in cars, do you love it? And he said, yeah, I love it. I honestly love cars. I used to buy and sell a few cars. That's always a good sign. And he turned up in a little Type R.
Oh, cool.
Little Type R
cool.
Civic.
Yep.
The early ones, the little fucking small ones, 08 or what it was. And I saw it. And I go, oh, you got Enki wheels on? He's like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a bit older. Fuck, I'm not that old. But I'm looking at him going, yeah, man. And he's like, oh, cool. I just thought when he saw here, he was blown away. But again, then we just started talking. And I was, he's asking me, fuck, I've done this, I've done that. How did you get there? As I said to him, I keep going back to it. You have to honestly love this industry because it's a prick of an industry, but it's
long
also
hours,
an awesome industry. Yeah. Cars was my calling, mate. I'm sure I would have been a fucking awesome lawyer if I finished my law degree, but no, I love cars. I love people in terms of social interaction with this type of people that buy these cars.
Yeah.
I can't do chop shop. I did chop shop. There's nothing wrong with that. But in saying it, don't want to get into cars. Don't look at I want to get into cars because you see this shit and you go to fucking Ferrari and you go to fucking Duttons and all that stuff. Because that's like anything. That's like the fucking pinnacle of the industry. Well, there's no fucking elevator. As I was saying to this kid, there's no fucking elevator. It's fucking you take the stairs.
Yeah.
You understand? It's fucking hard work.
Yeah.
It's time, dedication. Fuck, mate. It's got the highest divorce rate. It's fucking the hours. But if you persevere and you do it the right way and hopefully you can go to the right areas and you can really develop a career, you can earn fuckloads of money. The money's not the issue. The money, I always say to the staff, the money will come if you're good. You know what I mean? Like there's always a place for a gun in this industry.
Yeah, 100%.
That's one thing about this industry, which is grouse.
Because it's still sales, right?
Everything, brother, I was saying this the other day, everything is fucking sales. If you're a doctor watching this, you're a fucking veterinarian or you're a fucking dentist or you're a fucking crane driver, you're a fucking something, you are selling a service.
Yeah.
You're fucking selling a service, mate. I couldn't give a fuck. You're selling a service. If I didn't like that doctor because I didn't like the way he smelled or the way he spoke, I'll go to the fucking next doctor.
Yeah.
If I didn't like the way that fucking dentist treated me, I'll go to the fucking next dentist. You're selling a service. Okay, you've gone and spent X amount and done a degree, but at the end of the day, you're selling a fucking service.
Yeah.
We're selling cars. You're selling a service. Selling houses, selling fucking floor tiles. It's all fucking sales.
Yeah.
Everything's fucking sales. Even the schools are sale.
Yeah, 100%.
You want to sell, you're selling your services of what your curriculum and your education for us to send our kids there.
Yeah.
You're selling it to us. If I don't like it, I'll fucking send it to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Everything's sales. So for me, it's, if you're not good at talking to people and you're not good, people go, gifted the gab. Fucking got gifted the gab, mate. It's not a matter of a gift of the gab. It's being able to converse, being intelligent enough to deal with 10 different fucking people from 10 different fucking sidewalks.
Yeah.
I can talk to a fucking heroin addict and I can talk to a president. Or royalty, which I've done. Or the fucking drug addict who's got fuckloads of money, wants to buy a car. That's the reality of life.
Yeah.
I can deal with anyone. There's no one I can't deal with.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a talent or a gift.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a car salesman. You have to be a fucking person that can intelligence to fucking deal with people.
Yeah.
And cars are all about dealing with people.
Yeah.
So, long-winded fucking question because there's no real easy answer to it. It's a very broad question. If you love cars and you really want to do it for the right reasons of really trying to develop a career in cars or going, and again, I said that this kid works at, I won't mention the name, but he works at an American brand, if you will, but he's the number one salesman. And I go, that's awesome.
Nice.
Own it. Fucking own it. If you fucking work at Hyundai, be the number one fucking Hyundai salesman. I got young guys ringing me up asking for advice. Where do you work? I work here. Where are you placed in the position of sales? I'm fucking fourth. Well, you're shit. What do you mean? You got the same fucking opportunities as everyone else. You're not utilising it good enough.
Yeah.
Or you don't want it enough.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll come work for you. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. You got a fuck a long way to go before I let you in the door. But in saying that, you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah. So here's a question for you.
And how bad do you want it? You know how bad I want it? I work for fucking free.
Yeah.
Not many people do that.
Say I'm starting out, I want to get into the auto sales industry. Would you recommend that I, A, get a job at a Honda dealer, Hyundai
I'd call
dealer?
it chop shop. Go to chop shop.
Yep. Or
Churn and burn, churn and burn, churn and burn.
or do a little bit more like what Liam's doing in New Zealand and just buy cars myself and flip
Not
them
everyone
under
can
my
do it,
own.
brother. You've seen it. Everyone in their heart somehow thinks they're a fucking car dealer. Now, maybe they don't want to say they're a car dealer, but they think they can fucking buy and flip a car. Mm-hmm. Everyone does. Everyone does. I fucking meet people every fucking day.
Yeah.
They think they're a fucking car dealer. Okay, they might buy and sell one or two. I bought more fucking cars in 1 week than most pricks have bought in a fucking lifetime. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, it's a combination of, yeah, okay, you can buy and flip a car, but we all did that. Even when I wasn't in cars, I used to love, because I love cars.
Yeah.
But if you want to fucking actually dedicate yourself, because like anything, this is a career. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When people walk in, that's why, again, I mean, people walk in and they treat car salesmen like shit because sadly a lot of them might be that way. But that's just because they've been taught badly and they've got bad managers. And that's the young kid I was saying today. You want a good manager, so that's really crucial. Wherever you go, you've got to look at the staff. You've got to look at where you are, and it's got nothing to do with brands. I proved that when I ran Toyota. We're the number one, we turned it around, turned the psychology around, did that contract. I just wanted to prove to myself. I've never done chop shop. Fucking owned it, mate. I'm fucking number one Toyota dealer. Change the psychology. It doesn't matter where you are. If you can go there, he's kicking ass at Jeep, doing a great job. But again, you look at that, you go, well, what's the environment like? Is there longevity in staff? Mm-hmm. Now, there's a lot of places that turn staff over, hardcore. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a hard product. No, you got bad management.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of factors around that. Plus also, I've been offered ridiculous money to run some big fucking brands. I'm not interested in the brand. I'm not excited by it.
Yep.
I wasn't excited by Toyota. I wanted to prove to my fucking self.
Yep.
And I proved to myself. I fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
I've been offered fucking partnerships in Toyota dealerships. I've been offered fucking partnerships in brand franchises. Thank you. Not interested.
Yep. So start at some sort of dealer.
Go at a place where people say you need training. Well, again, this environment's very different to chop shop. This is personal. You've seen it. It's relationships. It's fucking handshakes. It's fucking, mate. It's a fucking different level of business level.
Yeah.
But you got to get there, and that's by the fucking stairs. So I said to this kid, you work hard, you own your position. Your goal is to be the number one salesman in the dealership. Then your goal is to be the number one salesman for the brand. Mm-hmm. And you just keep ticking that. Own the brand. Tick it, own it. And then once you feel like you've achieved it, then if you want to go to European, then go to a European brand.
Yep.
But I always say go to somewhere where it's very fast paced, because then you'll learn sink or swim.
Yep.
If you go to a cushy joint and you have aspirations of going working in a high-end brand because you think wear a suit and fucking you think you're going to make all this fucking money, you're going to starve.
Yep.
Don't do that, because the fucking after shit doesn't come for a year or two. And after salesmen aren't fucking there.
Yeah. And would you say that especially in the car world, your success as a salesman is very dependent on your personal network and your ability to have people in your phone that you can sell a car to if you need to?
Yeah, but if you're starting in the industry, you don't have a fucking network.
Exactly right.
Or you might have a good network of people in your life and you could try and sell them. But no, because to me, you're going to rely on that network that you have to try and help yourself. And you're not going to develop a new one.
Yeah, okay.
So to me, you go in fucking cold.
Okay.
Treat it the worst scenario. I'm dropped in the fucking desert. How do I survive?
Yep.
That's how I would look at it. Don't rely on your fucking network to try and get you. How many fucking cars are you going to sell them at the start and 2 seconds into the game?
Yeah.
So when I got into the industry, I didn't know network. I had fucking restaurants.
Yeah.
I had no network. And you built that network up. But then I looked at it as, I'm going to own this industry.
Okay.
And I fucking did. And I am. In my own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, no, I went in with the vision of this is my industry. I'm not going back to law. I fucking hate restaurants. I wheeled and dealed, had clothing business with my first wife, all that sort of shit.
I did a clothing business too.
Yeah, fuck, mate. I had clothing liquidation, GSL, stock liquidation. I did a few different things, but I always bought and sold cars on the side.
Yeah.
I always loved my cars.
Yeah.
Always. So even when I got out of the industry, when I got out of it and I was just got out for a couple of years and I was just focusing on my clothing business and the liquidation business, and then I'm in the divorce and that all fucking went upside down. I got back into cars. But I got back into cars, even though I had a break of cars, because there's a fucking gun. Like I said, there's always a room for a gun person will always pay his way.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So go to Chop Shop, do it fucking hard, learn the hard way. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if you burn two or three clients, because there's a fucking million of them walking in the door for Chop Shop.
Yeah.
You get your teeth. Not that you burn people, but what I'm saying, you make mistakes. You don't know. You're trying to find your way. Everyone has their own groove.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, have a fucking real good look at, do you really want to be involved in cars, or you just love cars and you just have that fantasy of playing with cars? Because the reality are two different things.
Yeah.
You got to treat it like a career, like anything else, and dedicate yourself to it. Mm-hmm. Expect a lot of knockbacks. Expect a lot of fucking, I guess, hurdles, because sadly, there's a lot of gronks in this industry.
Yeah.
And they employ dickheads to make them look good. And that won't change.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the right spot. And that was the couple of key questions I asked this kid. I go, what's your manager like? And he gave me some things. I went, okay, what's the general sales manager like? And he told me, okay, what's the dealer principal like? Fish what's from the head, mate. Fish.
Yeah.
And if you got lazy fucking pricks at the top, shit's not going to happen down the bottom.
Yeah. So at that point, look for a better place to work and
do your homework, mate. Again, I can't say this enough. If you're gonna join this industry, you got to join it as a fucking your life. You got to see it as a career.
Yeah.
If it's a bus stop, then fucking go do whatever you want somewhere. Who gives a fuck? Because you're not going to be there for long. It's a bus stop.
Yeah.
That's why I used to ask my staff: are you a bus stop or is this a career? If they told me bus, I'll be honest with you. If it's a bus stop, okay, cool. I know how to handle you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if it's a career, it's different. I'll nurture you.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be with me for a long time. If you go on and leave me to do something bigger and better, I want you to do that. Then I've done the right job as a manager, and I've allowed you to. Mm-hmm. So what I mean? So that's the most important thing, because that's going to influence you at the start the best way. Again, I went to the fucking total opposite. I fucking started at Shrekos. So it was a fucking total opposite. You just sunk or swim. But I had enough in me to do it my way. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I learned. I had a lot of resilience. Well, no respect, a lot of young generation don't. They don't. It's very I struggle to find a lot of 20-year-olds. I'm not fucking saying that in general, but the ones I fucking looked at, I struggle with them because I just saw the fucking gold and glitz.
Yeah.
What company car do I get? Huh? Company car? Can't you on the bus? You got to qualify, bitch. You know what I mean? So it's like, but that sort of stuff. Even when I was running that ad.
Yeah.
What holiday pay do I get? I said, what holiday time do I get? Huh? Click. I haven't even finished the sentence because you're listening to their psychology.
Yeah.
And that's what I said to that kid today. Don't look at the glitz. There's a fucking lot of sweat and toil and fucking turmoil behind this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to do the hard miles. So again, sorry to digress. It's just fucking life. This industry is a beautiful industry, but also one of the shittest industries. You know what I mean? It's like anything. It's extremes. It's where you find your barometer, and don't look at the fucking fancy shit. I've got mates that are in fucking Hyundai kicking fucking ass, making great money.
Yep.
Mate, the average prick earns 85 grand a year. Okay? That's the average person in Australia, yeah? About 85, 90 grand a year or some shit like that.
I think it's not even that.
I thought it was about 70, but I heard it was about 85, okay?
Okay.
So my gun sales were fucking a couple hundred grand a year.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but they fucking earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't come easy. You got to fucking earn it, and you got to build trust. At the Chop Shop level, there's not much a scenario. There's not much longevity or in terms of loyalty. They just want to get the best fucking deal, and you sharpen your skills.
Yeah.
Then you start to move within the brand. So you go to Chop Shop, which is very rare to have loyalty because the guy's buying a fucking thing, and he just
Yeah.
I noticed Pricks will shop you out for fucking $50, mate.
Yeah.
They'll shop you out for fucking window tint. Oh, this dealer's offering me window tint. Mate, shove it up your ass, go. You know, you're going to shop me out for window tint, mate? You know what I mean? Like, that's shit. You know what I mean? But that's a different part of the market. But you build resilience.
Yep.
Because the rejection in this is far bigger than the rejection in that.
Yeah.
So you build resilience.
How do you then go from where this kid is selling well, doing well, in a lower tier thingo, moving up to, if you say your goal is to work at Lambo or Ferrari or a place like YTG, how do you make that?
Well, then you go from Chop Shop, then you go to a European brand. Then you'll see how things are differently. So they all run very differently.
Okay.
At the end of the day, psychology is psychology. You're buying a fucking car. The principles are the same and different degrees because different brands, more money, different expectations, all that bullshit.
Different clientele.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you adapt. That's what I mean. How am I able to deal with the fucking heroin addict who's fucking got money to the fucking royalty or the fucking politician. It's called experience and being able to deal with so many different people over so many different years and so many different tiers of sector. I've always played with the high end, but in saying it, you just get to develop that and you get to know that. And
so you kind of step up with the brands sort of thing?
Well, you do because you're experienced and as you grow, you're growing experience, you're growing with the brand because then like a guy that fucking goes to Toyota, all right, he's going to learn a lot but how can he apply that in a European brand? I reckon he fucking can because his qualification processes is fucking a lot quicker. He can't afford to fuck around.
Yeah.
And, okay, granted, there's more Toyota choice than there is Porsche. But in saying that, if you can develop a good rapport, a genuine rapport, and the person can see that, and you can really nurture that, well, then you can then start to get to develop and say, look, Nico, I know you bought a Porsche, but look, I've got some really good friends in the industry. If your wife needs a car or even if it's a BMW, okay, I'm selling Porsche, but I can help you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I'm not taking business away from fucking Porsche because she wasn't going to fucking buy a Porsche anyway. I'm just fucking making sure that this client knows that I can help him.
Yeah.
And I want to know you. Like, what do I say when someone comes in here? If I do business with you, I plan on doing business with you forever.
Yeah. I've heard you tell clients not to buy our cars because they're not the right car for them.
I fucking told them that, mate.
Yeah.
Well, people go, you're fucking mad. No, I'm not. That's why my clients fucking love me. That's why I fucking do $1 million deals over the fucking phone and money gets transferred to my account without fucking changing your paperwork. Because I tell them the truth. Lukey today, love you, brother. Fuck, you just come back from Europe. He asked me about that other fucking car today. He's asked me about it. I go, mate, it's not you. Why? No, I'm going to buy you something else which will work for you. All right, done. I know him, mate.
Yeah.
One of the clients that fucking here, I sold it. You will not like this car, mate. But he didn't listen to me. He fucking done his ass. No, that's not my fucking fault. I told him cleanly. And he goes, I should have fucking listened to you.
Yeah.
Because no one generally will do that. They want to get the deal today.
Yeah.
I want my client to be happy. Because when he doesn't like the car, he's going to think of the fucking prick that sold it to him.
Yeah.
It's human nature. No, it shouldn't be me. You're the idiot who bought it.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be me, or the person, but that's human nature. Let's take the easiest way out and blame him. So again, where we're going with all this, be honest, be genuine when you talk to the client. Oh, yeah, but it could cost me a deal. So fucking what? It costs you a deal. But at least the guy knows that, mate, that fucking guy fucking gave me the honest fucking advice. And I actually really appreciate it. And there's a good chance he'll come back. Because he'll go to someone else and someone else will do his fucking head in because all he'll care about is doing the deal now.
Yeah.
And you've seen it and you've heard me and I've said it. And any client you ask him, I say that. When I do business, I go, I just have intentions of doing business with you for forever.
Yeah.
I know I've said to clients, and I've said this to clients, I have no fucking intentions of doing business with you forever, let alone now. Go away. Where did you buy your car from? Go back there. I've said that because it's a shit experience.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good experience.
Yeah.
And how's that good experience? How you are with the client, and the client will see the guidelines of how it is.
Dealing with people, your ability to deal with people.
Brother, dealing with people is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
But it's also the easiest thing, depending on how it is. If you're a good people person, fantastic. It has to be this way.
Yeah.
And if you don't get up chasing the dollar, then you will attack it the right way.
Okay.
That's the key. Because, yeah, of course, you can earn some good money, but it's like anything. You can earn good money, you can earn it good way or bad way.
Yeah.
And no, So first preference, if you really want to get it, make a real fucking hard good look at that you want to do this. And if you want to do it, then you have to commit to it. And you have to expect more knockbacks than you are fucking successes. But the successes, you'll forget about the knockbacks. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's at. And you work fucking hard enough and you prove yourself. And if you're fucking good enough, you can come work for me.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. All right. Have we got any more? How are we doing for time, Tristan? We're just on an hour. All right. So just last question, and this is another big one, but we'll wrap it up quickly. The market as a whole has been doing some crazy stuff since COVID.
Market's
down,
fucking all over the
round
joint.
and round. Where do we think the market and values are headed?
Look, I get asked this all the time. Like I said, we haven't even been here 2 years, but the shit that I've seen in the last 3 years has been quite epic. Good and bad, extremes on both sides. I've seen some cars come back as much as 20 and 30%, but I never wasn't that fussed because I didn't play with that market because they were over hyper-inflated, and I don't want to get caught in that. I'm not here for a quick buck because if I sell that to a client and he gets fucking, the market turns upside down, his inflated price, I don't want to feel like a shit prick. So I don't put myself in those positions. But in saying it, yeah, the market's come back. The market is tough. Of course it is. It's all over the place. There's so much doom and gloom in the fucking media, and these politicians have fucked our country. So interest rates, all of these things, what are we dealing? luxury items. So the necessity stuff is still selling. The luxury stuff has definitely softened. We've seen a big decrease in values across the board and certain things. But like anything, but the blue chip cars are always there.
Yeah.
You know, okay, some may fluctuate 5, 10, 15% depending on what it is. That's if you need to move the asset. But in saying that, across the board, they're pretty much stagnant. But in saying that, because they don't move, there's also not much activity at that level too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we've said this, but I'll say it again. Australia now achieve $1 million car sales a year in registered new vehicles, right? 1 million. We constantly do about 1 million cars a year, Australian new cars. Out of that 1 million new cars, 4,000 only are over 200,000.
That's new cars.
New cars.
New cars, yeah.
Secondhand, fucking worse when you think about it. When you look at the fucking market share in terms of what they are, yeah, there's a lot of cars on the market, but how many are fucking being sold?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. It's a very fucking niche market.
Yeah.
You got more people wanting to than really can afford to.
Yeah.
And the way the market is with interest rates and so on, you know, a lot of people are struggling to get set on finance.
Yeah. So what can we expect values to do over the next sort of
look, all those
years?
blokes that were fucking buying Porsches and all that shit and trying to sell them for overs, mate, that boat's failed fucking ages ago.
Yeah, GT4RSs and
mate,
stuff.
GT4RSs, GT3s, idiots are asking fucking 600,000 for them. They're fucking stupid. The cars are 420. Mate, we sold a couple for overs. That's silly, mate. That's it. That's long gone, that stuff, mate. That's long gone. 1 or 2 blokes did it at the start. I've been doing this too long. I was like, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to flip it. Yeah, mate, whatever. You're just going to do your ass. And that's it, mate. So, no, I really don't know what's coming out that you can say, mate, yeah, that's not going to go or that's is or what. It's because it's so stagnant at the moment. You know what I mean? It's all over the place. Interest rates are fucking a massive factor in this. What people are buying rates were to what they are now.
Yeah.
Chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
But then everything else in their life has gone up.
Yeah.
House payments, credit cards, school, everything. So, again, I see it. Look, interest rates, depending on how it goes for the next, they definitely have to raise it, inflation the way it is. And that's because of fucking big businesses and the government fucking the little people. That's the truth and the matter. But, hey, so I think it'll be, pretty stagnant for the next 6 months. I think it's just going to be new car deliveries just consistently just being fed, a couple of things around, but I think with the rates and the way they are, and people are just waiting to see. Yeah, but Sean, all your people that buy from you have got a lot of money. Yeah, they have, but they're just being cautious too. Being cautious like me, no different to me. Yeah. I'm being cautious in what I buy.
And as the rates start to drop off again, whenever that happens, when they start to bring the rates back down again.
It won't be for a while, mate.
Won't be for a while.
No, they're going to have to fucking slow things up. So they're just going to keep doing it. But again, there's ways you can change things and the ways you can do things, but it'll never happen. It'll just be stick it to the man, sadly. Yeah. So I think just the next 6 months it'll be. Again, I'm not that privy. I'm not that exposed to because what I deal in is actually very fucking niche.
Yeah.
Dutton's very niche. We're in that niche market. We're in a niche market. But at the same time, we do suffer because not everyone. I don't need that fucking SLS Roadster to go to the fucking shops. I don't need it. I want it, but I don't need it. So your Ford Rangers and your Hiluxes and that shit's still going to keep fucking selling because that's a necessity car.
Yeah.
This is pure luxury. There's a particular German manufacturer, I'm not going to mention names, which is losing a number of orders per week on people cancelling orders.
Wow.
All right? And it's not just German. There's a couple of European brands because people are feeling it.
Yeah.
So it's happening. So the market's slowing in that high end. Yeah. Unless people can see value and it's something very unique. No. So I think just wait and see how it happens. There's more and more cars online than there were before. Speed of car sales. Their car increases a lot. Because what does that mean? People wanting to bail. Yeah. People don't want to take the orders, that sort of stuff. So, I think it'll be interesting,
I just want 90 sports cars to not be $70,000.
But see, that's the problem. And again, young timers, 70s, 80s and 90s, that market will always be strong because you've got that new generation which are going back to that. You guys weren't even fucking born when these shit was out.
The Gran Turismo generation has ruined that market.
And that won't come back much. No. And it'll be marginal.
Yeah.
And so that stuff will always be strong because a new generation are going, well, fuck, this is boring, this shit. That stuff was epic.
Yeah.
More and more 20-year-olds and the guy today, young guy in his 20s, looking at a fucking grouse AMG, which, my old school AMG, which I love, which is fucking cool. So and turned up in a fucking Type R and Honda.
That. Love
and
that.
I looked and I went, you know what?
Dude's clearly got taste.
Yeah, man, I'm going cool. I'm a bit biased because I love those cars, but in saying that, It's good to see that young interest going, you know what? I'd fucking sell that fucking testosterone to a guy in his 30s. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because he sees it and they're wanting that. So that market, it'll be there.
Yeah.
It's slow.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you have it. The inside scoop.
Sorry, a bit of a fucking tangent as always, but hopefully we're trying to give you as much information as we can.
Yeah.
Because there's so much various factors there to talk. But no, thank you again as always for the questions. Please send them through again. We've got... we've got a few things happening over the next couple of weeks. So we'll have a lot of regrouping over what we've been doing.
Let me just quickly time travel
Yeah.
and have a look at, because I know when we're releasing Cars and Coffee, I know what the date is that we'll be telling you all. So let me just, it's something of August. It's mid-August. We're here. So maybe the next episode of the podcast or the episode after we will be releasing the podcast.
In the meantime,
the Cars and Coffee.
Please send through, if you have a funky, different food van, that style of just these fucking grouse food vans that are out there at the moment.
Yeah, but not just food vans. And if you're a vendor of any kind that can service a crowd of 1,000 at a car meet,
it's going to be at least
talk to
1,000
us.
to 1,500
Yeah, talk to
minimum.
us.
We're getting
Yeah.
600-700 on our own just for our Cars and Coffee. The last one was about 800. So when the announcement gets made of who it is, it'll probably be 1,500 to 2,000 people. Easy. Possibly. I know that when they came out last time, we had fucking 1,000 at our place.
So, yeah.
It'll be epic. So, yeah, talk to us, contact us. There's some conditions with it as well, so we'll discuss that with you. But if you're interested in being involved in a pretty epic motor cars and coffee with pretty iconic person, and you want to showcase your food van and business, contact us. We've got a limited number we're going to choose with us and the people that want to do this event with us. They have specifically wanted food vans because that's what they've been doing overseas, and it worked really well because it's a good choice and and we'll have them parked here because you know what, our car park's huge. So contact us, please, or something around that sort of theme if you want to get involved. Like we are looking for some.
There's lots of avenues for lots of different businesses to get involved. If you are an automotive business and you'd like to come and host a stand here or anything like that, talk to us. We don't want to make the event too corporate, but talk to us because if you're the right partner, we can fit you in.
Yeah, correct. Done.
Yep.
Be good.
Awesome. All right. Thank you very much.
Again.
Thanks for your questions.
Appreciate your time as always, and have a beautiful week, and we'll see you soon.
Catch ya.